Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. This is our full moon in Gemini reading for December 3rd, 2017. Already the end of the year, holy mackerel. What has culminated from the last full moon in Gemini in 2016 to now that you've harvested, completed, what has been revealed to you, what has been shown to you, what have you outgrown and ended and ready for a new adventure. Now it's at 11 degrees, Gemini, just like last month's full moon in Taurus was at 11 degrees. Very interesting, that situation. But anyway, I'm doing the reading with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. So it's a very different energy. It's not like that tarot reading where I interpret things and Spirit's giving me messages and they overlap. These are clearly written in the book. I'll read them, but I will intuit what I'm getting, if anything, out of the cards and the pictures. I did lay out the moon and the sun from my 100-year-old anniversary deck. Well, the deck isn't 100 years old, but it's to celebrate the Rider-Waite 100th anniversary. It's the illuminated deck. I put the moon out and the sun because we have the full moon. We have where they're on opposite sides of the earth, so the sun is fully illuminating the moon. So what is being revealed to us? What is ending? What's been harvested? What are we done with? I'm done with the woods, like they say in Pineapple Express. I'm ready to move on. Okay, I've done what I've had to do with this, whether I learned from it or not, whether I liked it or not, whether there was something I want to have a great memory from. It doesn't matter. It's done. We're in the now. Whatever it was, whether we worked at it or not, it is what it is. And now we're ready to stay focused right now and concentrate on our emotional energies. All right, and then with the sun, it's things being revealed to us, illumination and clarity. Your day in the sun, happiness, shining, new energy. The moon is our emotion, divine feminine. The sun is our ego and our drive. It is divine masculine. So here, like, things aren't always what they seem, okay? And here things cannot be hidden. It's out in the open. Your emotions are here, like spirits coming up out of the water. And this is the domestic dog and the wild wolf. So for some of us, you need to sow your wild oats. Maybe you've been playing it safe all year long with this Gemini energy from the last time. And it's time to break free a little bit and have some fun. For some of us who's been living a little too wild and high on the hog, like the wolf, that wild and an expressive part of us, that nature, unbridled. And maybe it's time for us to do some work. We've had our fun. Our day in the sun is coming, but we've got to put some loyal, foundational emotions into establishing something. It's always good to balance these things. The moon card is not about balance. It is about upheavals. It is about wavering emotions, like people who will react to the moon with lunacy or depression, bipolar disorder. They always advise take your meds, but that the moon affects our emotions. We always need to be in balance because it could be that things aren't what they seem right now. Let it reveal itself. Your gut instincts might be a little heightened right now. You want to trust your emotions and your instincts, of course, but they've got to be in balance. So with the sun, it's talking about your ego, your drive. You want to keep that balance too. You don't want to be overly aggressive. You don't want to be, with some people, it can be aggrandizing or even boastful. So you want to use that ego to create something wonderful. New life, new energy, just like the sun, be recharged. Now we have 19 and 18. 1 and 9 is 10. 10, 15, 16, 18. 1 and 8 is 9. I was going to say, what am I doing? And 10 energy when we reduce the numbers. So something is ending, culminating, done with. Something is beginning, opening the door. Whatever this was, be grateful for what it was. Whatever is coming, be open to, receptive to, without judgment. Okay. All right, so this is Wizard of Awareness. It looks like a sage, almost like a Merlin energy, someone very wise. The energy vortices here, I keep seeing the circles here, like even something tribal. The energy of the universe, our solar system, the Milky Way even, it feels like. It's got this staff here, which does tie into me with that Mars Aries energy. The wands, Sagittarius is a fire sign. Aries, Leo. So creating something. With Leo, you do create things. It's about your ego and pride. Aries, you have the male seed, the desire to start something new. And then with Sag, this is where we're in about expanding our knowledge, expanding who we are. Where Gemini is the earthly mind, ruled by Mercury, that we socialize, we network, we gather information. It's like you're being in your neighborhood or with your cousins, aunts and uncles and siblings, you know. You're talking, you're writing poetry, music maybe, communicating, right? And getting all this information together. But now when you go into Sagittarius, with Jupiter is about expanding on everything. You're sharing all the knowledge with the world. You're leaving the neighborhood. You're out of the house. You're going to a different school. You're moving away, foreign cultures, lands, trying new foods. You see, you're sharing everything you gathered in your safety zone and communication and writing and thinking and assimilating, and now you're spreading it out to a broader plane. It doesn't mean you have to go out of your country, but it's just an analogy that you are sharing it on a broader scale now with this wisdom. You know, let's see what the card says, because number 3 we know is creating something new. We're taking energy we had began with a 1, that we started this idea. We did some work there, we culminated, maybe we got other people involved, or we took on something with school or work or home or anything, okay? And now we're going to the 3rd step. Like you met someone, you fell in love, you're getting married. Or you're married, now you want to have a baby. Or, oh, I want to buy a house. We're married, we want to buy a house. Or I got this great job, I saved money, I'm buying a brand new car. I'm buying a vacation home. I'm really cracking down on my schoolwork because I want to get the heck out of here with, you know, good grades, you know, to get a good job or whatever it is. But this is about you being aware. And the wizard is the wisdom, the symbology of things experienced. Like I said in the last week reading, you could read all you want to learn about something, but it's your life experience. There's where your wisdom comes from. There's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. Like knowledge is the Gemini energy, that you assimilated everything, you learned things. But wisdom is like the Jupiterian energy. It's on a broader plane. Like, you know, you write poems, you write a novel, you write a story, you know, that's information you wrote down. But okay, with Jupiter in the 9th house, it's like it got published. It's being shared with a broader scale of people. You know, it doesn't mean it has to be published or go to the world, but maybe you wrote this or you did something on a small scale and now you're ready to share it with everyone you know and expand on this. So let's see, number 3. It's different than with the tarot. These, yes, I look for things and try and share them with you, but the book is definitive, what Colette Baron-Reid wrote here. So I'll take the information and, like I said, share it with you. It almost looks like he's before a portal energy, too. I keep seeing that, and there's watery energy. It's reflective. It's shimmering some light there. But he's really thinking things. And see, there's like ideas coming from the unseen. So this says, your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, let me put this down, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You see, like we were saying with the moon, you know, your emotions run hot and heavy. It's like a roller coaster, up and down. You're like, what the heck is going on with me? You seek that balance. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experience evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. We were just saying that. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. So you can respond to something or you can react to something. You can have this, oh my God moment, you know, and go crazy, like I said, with that moon, that emotion. Or you could see it and say, okay, let this reveal itself to me. What good is coming out of this, Spirit? I trust you. Show me what it is. And this is, like I said, it's like, you know, a wrestling match. They tag team the other guy in. Now Spirit's like, okay, you know, she gave us, or he gave us the go ahead. She's not trying to limit this and control this with her Gemini earthly mind. She's giving us this Jupiterian energy of spiritual realm with her infinite wisdom to create something that she could never, or he could never even imagine. And we're going to rearrange people, places, and things just for you. Remember, there's nothing that you have to hang on to in life unless you feel that you need to, because you're limiting yourself. And this is what they're saying, be aware. There's nothing you need to hang on to. You feel this need to. Okay, work through it. But when it's over, it's over. That feeling of being needed, oh my God, you know, it's terrible. You can create that. Or you could say, okay, what good is coming out of this now? Because you have to realize, either give up what you fear to lose, so it no longer holds any power over you, or consider what you still will have if your fears come to pass. This is the worry ward of Gemini. I worry with Gemini. What's going to go wrong? What's going to go wrong? Well, it hasn't happened yet, but you're creating this with this full moon energy. So now if it doesn't happen, you created all this mishigas and worry and fear and stress on yourself when you didn't need to. And if it does happen, now you're really going to worry, and you worry twice. So you can respond or react. It's up to you. Just be aware. These are the cycles in your life, and let them unfold for you. So this is what we were looking at, what's being revealed to us, or for some of you, it's culminating. You've gone through the experience that we were just talking about, and it's over. You're ready for something new. Whatever you've harvested, whatever's going to be revealed to you. Now, here, we're looking number 39. What's going on right now? How are you feeling right now? Protecting treasure. So it's raining. Well, it looks like the clouds are pulling away, so like there's that silver lining, and the makings of somewhat of a rainbow, or this sky that's got these beautiful colors. On top of this treasure chest, there's a crown. And this person, she's just laying there like she's protecting it, but there's an umbrella protecting her from the rain, and a little birdie like Spirit overseeing everything. And there's a ray of sunshine here, or light illuminating from like maybe a quartz crystal. I see these pictures, and here's something here in the corner, you know, very golden energy that's transmuted, like very evolved energy too. But you know, I think of this, I think of the halo they always put around religious icons, the gold aura. That's why kings and queens wore crowns, because that was supposed to be like a conduit for spiritual information until it became a form of decadence and superiority. But let's see, so we have a 3, which is again this creative energy, and 9, something ending, but together it's 12. 1 and 2 is 3, so we have 2 3s. Again, with this energy of creating something. So let's see what this says in the Oracle book for number 39. Now at 11 degrees to Gemini, that's that portal energy, like we're being called into something, a new realm, and we are closing in on the galactic center again with Sagittarius. Saturn and Sag getting up to that 27 degree is conjunct, so we're revisiting that, you know, because now it's gone direct, so we're revisiting that. So open up your mind, be aware, especially with this full moon energy. You know, sit there and let the downloads come. Say to God's spirit universe, I'm ready to, you know, receive the information of the universe, the Akashic records, the download, whatever I need for balance, whatever I need for going where I am in life right now and heading toward. I want this energy, and I'm welcoming it in. So this says, you are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you're able to move forward safely in security. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuation in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. This is so pretty. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that is true and loyal, a heart that always achieves its aim, like Sagittarius and the Archer. The arrow aims straight and true to hit their mark, their goal, right? The bullseye. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So right now, this is what they're saying, what you need to do with yourself. Because here with your emotions are running high, or you're trying to hone an imbalance and trust your instincts. Things have been revealed to you. There's coming to an ending. Something new is beginning. You want open arms and start this like a child energy, a brand new day with this new energy from the full moon from now to next year's Gemini full moon, okay? But you're not alone. You're protected. Just know that. You are the treasure, okay? You are the treasure. Protect yourself and know that Spirit is there to protect you as well. Then we have a 9 energy here, and like I asked for additional guidance or advice. Another 9, something ending, but we have this like 3 and another 3 and 9. 3, 3 is 6, 9, 3 is like that. 3, 6, 9 energy going on here. Storm fields. So we have a path. Reminds me of the black and white checkerboard. That's very much like the Illuminati, and the Freemasons and whatnot. But growing out of the road, it looks like there's flowers growing here. We got our toadstools. And it's winding to this home that looks like it's about to be obliterated by some sort of storm cloud, water funnel. Maybe it's a windstorm tornado. And it's very bleak around it, even though the sun is trying to shine through. Lush green fields, rolling hills like a meadow, leading you to this safety here. So let's see what it says for number 9. This too shall pass. Wow, that's like that old saying, right? Everybody's mother, father, or grandparents said. But you know what? In astrology, it does. This too shall pass. Think of it. Because the transit will pass. Whether it takes a few days, months, years, decades, this too shall pass. The energy that's transiting your houses and your charts, it shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces end up and creates temporary disorder. Let's see, not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Very Sagittarian, right? Expanding from the earth, it picks it up, whips it through the air, and it goes from your mouth to someone's ears, your lips to someone's, energy field that they hear it. This is the same energy, like the storm is doing what it has to do. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another, this could be person, place, or thing, will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. This is very reflective of what we're talking about here. For the people who've been living in a bubble, working hard, diligently, being single and not drinking, not having a good time, whatever, all work and no play makes Jane a dull girl, a dull boy, But you have to live a little. But those of you who have been the extreme, you've been living it up, going wild, spending crazy, not doing anything to make your life better, whether it's with your studies, with your vocation, trade, your family, friends, you need to hone in there and calm the wild child, calm the beast, okay, for this new beginning. So this card is very much talking about that. The storm is raging inside and around you. You have a safe haven there, but you just know it shall pass. Just like when things are sunny and bright, that doesn't last forever. That too passes. These are the cycles in life. But you're not alone. The advice that they're giving you is you need to tend to these things right now. Whatever you have inadvertently not tend to, you need to now while this storm is raging. And it's happening for an impetus of change in you or your situation around you. So put the work into it by thinking, speaking, and putting your emotions and energy in a healing way for whatever this is around you. If there's something going on with your son or your daughter, your parents, or whatever at work that you're worried about, Focus them in an energy bubble. Sit there and think of them in this energy bubble, just them, this situation. And just keep looking at it. This is that Ho'oponopono. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Pray for that situation, person, place, or thing, or you. Put good wishes and intentions out to it. Send out loving light to it. Really focus on it. Like look at it. Just look at it. And put that there, whatever this is. And offer to God, universe, cosmos, spirit, angels, whatever you want yourself. And keep saying thank you, I love you. And trusting in spirit that whatever is going on right now is what's necessary as they rearrange the people, places, and things for you. Okay, that these things are going to happen for you to have the best outcome. Now you might say, well, Mary Jo, it never works that way for me. Well, really, how much work have you put into it? Have you been sitting there sending out light and love, meanwhile in the back of your mind really jealous, envious, hating that person, not really thinking good things? See, this is counterproductive, and the universe responds to the energy. If you're confusing yourself, then the universe is sending you back more confusion. If you're saying something but thinking another, or if you're thinking something and acting a different way that's opposite, this is confusing energies to yourself. And the energy that's being reverberated back from the universe will be equal. So out of this chaos, out of this storm, will come the clearing and the light. Just like out of the light and the dryness of the sun has to come the rain and the storm to give release from the tension, the pressure, even sexual tension, has to be released. Anger has to be released. An artist is going to explode. How many artists are so frustrated and angry they go from yelling and screaming and raging to crying in the next moment? They're tormented. This is inner conflict. And the full moon does make us realize that, our emotions and our ego. It's the clash of the titans. Whereas on the new moon, there's an easing together with the opposition on a full moon. This is that worrying energy can be expanded upon right now, our Mercurian energy, right? And making it worse for us in the Jupiterian Sagittarius energy, expanding on that. We want to find this balance, tend to ourselves and the situation, okay? Release what doesn't serve us any longer to start this new energy, to purge out the old energy. Like I said, you want to see, what are you afraid to lose right now? Even if it doesn't serve you, hanging on to it for what reason? It has no power for you. You're giving your power to it. So think about that. What's going to be left if I let this thing go? If I lose this thing? Am I still here, still breathing? Am I healthy? Do I have what I need right now? It might not be what I want, but what I need right now. Okay, and know that this phase too shall pass. Just keep your energies in balance, your thoughts, your mind, so that you don't send out conflicting energies, okay? Very vacillating energy, that of our Gemini Sagittarian, right? They're mutable signs. They go back and forth like a flip-flop. The universe is going to give you that back and forth like a flip-flop in your life too. So you want to find that balance and stability. Keep your mind focused and balanced at ease, okay? And your ego too, to help you over this next 30-day period, sure, but for the whole Gemini cycle till next year in 2018 when that full moon culminates. So plant the seeds coming with the new moon in Sag, but for now, be grateful for what's ended with this Gemini energy and put your focus, your mind on creating stability without worrying about things and knowing that everything is going to be all right. Well, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I do thank everyone again for subscribing. If you haven't, please subscribe so you'll get notice of my videos, and like. I do these videos because I do love to. I feel aligned with this. I feel alive when I read, and I'm so grateful to everyone who offers me wonderful, loving support in your comments. Thank you so much. Enjoy your full moon, and as always, I wish you the best.